Good morning, breakfast lovers. Today we're going to be talking about the world's best breakfast. Don't you just hate the way that breakfast cereals turn into mush? You know why that happens? It's because they're crap. Basically full of refined carbs, sugar. You don't really want to be eating that crap. So what we're going to talk about today is something that is going to be good for you, low fat, and it's going to keep you running until 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, first of all, we get 2 slices of nice heavy bread. So try and get a dark rye or a multigrain. Whatever you do, don't try and do this with white bread or factory bread because you're just not going to get the same enjoyment and you're not going to get the same benefit. So I make my own bread, but that's another video. So if you've got a bakery near you, go down there and get some dark rye or some real heavy whole grain. The heavier the better. Okay, the toast is just about ready. I can smell it cooking. Look at that. Okay, so we've got our nice heavy whole grain toast. Now the first thing we do is we put on some hummus. Now, what's hummus, you're asking? Hummus is a Middle Eastern spread. It comes from Lebanon and it's made out of chickpeas, garlic, olive oil, lemon juice, and a bit of salt. It's really nutritious and it's low fat. So we spread on our hummus. Spread it on nice and thick. Don't be tight. You're spreading on goodness. Okay. Now the next thing we do is we get a nice ripe avocado and we put some avocado slices on. Have done this for many years, you see I've got the avocado slicing down to a fine art, but put plenty on. Like that. Okay, so there we are. We've got our nice hummus and our avocado, and for the finale we put on a couple of slices of tomato. Now some people like to put a bit of cheese on there. My sister Jill, she loves feta, and I don't mind a bit of feta too, but you can also try a bit of Swiss cheese. In fact, for this one I am going to put a bit of cheese on it because if you want a bit of extra protein, you think you might not be eating lunch until late or you might be missing lunch, then a bit of cheese. So we put the cheese on, tomato, and the final thing is a nice bit of fresh black pepper. And that's it. Look at that. How good is that? And I guarantee 2 slices of that and you will not be hungry till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, what I usually do is I usually have one of those and the other slice I put on some fresh homemade jam. I make my own jam as well. I just go down the supermarket and I buy some frozen mixed berries, you know, the raspberries, the blueberries, strawberries. Boil it up in a pot, reduce it right down until it's nice and thick, and then I tip in half a jar of plum jam. The plum jam gives it a bit of sugar and it also makes it thick. So when it cools down, it's nice and thick. So I've got some in the fridge, I'll show you. So here's my homemade jam. How good does that look? Now, if you want to, put a couple of slices of banana on top of that, and that will be a really nice taste treat between the banana and the sort of biting acid of the berry jam. I guarantee you'll love it. And that's it, guys, the world's best breakfast. Serve it up with some fresh orange juice and a cup of freshly brewed coffee. Hey, you'll be loving it.